So you're thinking about selling your home. Well, you've come to the right place. We're going to dive in today to all the data about what day of the week, what month, what season, all of that makes the most sense for you to put your home on the market to get the absolute best return that you can, because selling is a big job and we want to make sure that you are doing it the proper way. My name is Joe Schwartzbar. I run the Grey Duck Properties team here in the Twin Cities, and we're amazing. But let's get into this video. We'll chat about us maybe later. All right, so what is the best day of the year to list your home? Well, Atom, ATTOM, they're a data solutions company. You can go to their website. You can search just about anything. They've done data on a lot of it, but there's a lot of housing data that comes from them. So they did a analysis or a study, essentially. They surveyed They looked at 14.7 million home sales from 2011 to 2017, and the number one day to sell your home is June 28th, and you received 9.1% over the list price if you sold on that day. Now, I wasn't able to get all of the information about this study that they did. In my opinion, I believe what they're saying is that the home sold on that day, meaning it closed and the new buyer got the keys. So when thinking about this, you have to work a little bit backwards, and most homes that come on the market are going to close within 30 to 45 days after hitting the market, just depending on several factors, what you as the seller would want, or possibly what the buyers are looking for and how flexible you would be as a seller. So bump that back 30 to 45 days. We're looking at sometime in in May. May is the best month. Overall, sell your home in May. But June 28th, that was the day that they say you receive the absolute most amount of money. But they also say that February 15th was number 2, which is kind of surprising to me. We always say the spring market starts right after the Super Bowl, which technically that is typically right after the Super Bowl, but those homes would have come on the market probably January 1st, that first week of January, which is also a decent time to list. If you want to get ahead of the competition, it could be a good time. And depending on your situation, if you're looking to buy a home as well, man, there's a lot of factors in it. We're happy to talk through that, but that can be a little bit more of a tricky process, and getting your timing right in that to time the market as best you can. I personally say listing your home early in the spring, essentially going out and finding the home that you want early spring market like February, and then listing your home for sale in late March, early April, according to the calendar, it would be March or April. But listing your home in late March, early April is going to achieve a really good sale price, and you hopefully got a little bit better of a deal by buying a little bit before that. All right, now talking about the best month to sell. We kind of touched on this earlier, but May. Springtime, it's just the number one time to sell a home. You know, in our market here in the Twin Cities, we have seasonality. Shopping for homes, selling a home in the winter, it's not a great time for buyers to be out, depending on snowstorms, depending on the weather. We had a great winter. This year, we've hardly gotten any snow, just a little bit on the ground, but selling your home during the winter can be a little bit tough, so sell in the spring. Specifically, May is the best month to list to achieve the highest sale price. All right, we talked about the best time to sell. How about the worst time to sell? Well, the worst time to sell, according to another Atom study that was done, is November. Now, I will say that basically from early, about the second week in November until New Year's is the absolute worst time you can put your home on the market. It's the winter months. It's probably a little bit colder, and we've got a lot of holidays. We've got Thanksgiving, we've got Christmas, and we've got New Year's. People are doing a lot of traveling. They're doing a lot of celebrating, spending time with their families. Now, does that mean that they're sitting on the couch, surfing Zillow, looking at homes? 100%. But it's just a bad time to sell. The data actually shows that during that time, there's a 6.3% less of a premium that sellers are going to get during that time period. So don't sell over the holidays. All right, you want to talk about the best day of the week to list your home? Number one, hands down, without a shadow of a doubt, is listing your home on Thursday. Now, we specifically have a bit of a process about how we list your home. Here in the Twin Cities, we are allowed to do what is called a coming soon listing, meaning on Monday, we typically list your home as coming soon. During that coming soon period, we cannot allow buyers to come into the home, but we can market the home, meaning we can put it out there on all the different social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of these different places, as well as get it syndicated out to every real estate agent's website, as well as Zillow, Realtor, Trulia, all of Homes.com, which is another big one now. It gets syndicated out to all of those websites, so people are able to start seeing your home. That marketing period, Monday to Thursday, super important to get the exposure. Now that home goes live on Thursday. Most folks in the United States, they work the typical Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 type of a job. So they're typically available on the weekends to see properties. We tend to see the highest number of tours taking place actually on Friday and Saturday. Sunday, it seems to die off. In the current market that we're in here in the Twin Cities, a lot of homes are selling by Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. A lot of times we're doing a highest and best by Saturday afternoon. There's no reason to even go into Sunday at this point. Heck, I've got buyers that are writing offers Thursday morning as soon as they come on and as soon as we walk through, and then we're doing a seller bonus if they accept our offer by 5 p.m. that day, but that's more of a video for buyers and some information for them. This is about you as a seller and what makes the most sense to get your home sold. It is that coming soon period. It's super important for us to be able to market your home properly, get it out there for everybody to see. Buyers can then book their tours for when they're off work on the weekend, hopefully Saturday morning. We do an open house Saturday afternoon, and boom, you've got multiple offers and you achieve the highest sale price possible. The worst day to list your home, probably Sunday or Monday. I have seen over the past couple of years a fair amount of agents that are listing homes on Monday. Now, this is an interesting strategy because your home is definitely going to stand out amongst the other new listings that come on Monday. But is it a good day of the week to list? I don't think so. But there's a lot of things that are dependent on your specific situation. Are you living in the home? Are you going to be bothered by tours that are taking place, people coming into your home? I personally would never list a home on a Monday. I just don't think that's a good idea. People work Monday through Friday. It's not that it's going to be a stale listing after just 5 days on the market and it finally hits the weekend, but it is kind of a long time in this market, and we're limiting the number of people that can come and see it. Now, let's say you list your home on a Monday, and Tuesday you've got 4 or 5 people that come through. Wednesday there's another 10 people that come through because it's getting out there more and hitting more people's searches and everything. Well, on Wednesday, let's say that you get a couple offers. Well, if we tell them that we're going to wait until Saturday or even possibly Sunday to review those offers, the chances of them finding another property or getting upset that we're not willing to give them an answer prior to Saturday or Sunday and them just pulling their offer and walking away, well, I'd say the percentage of that goes up pretty far. So I really feel listing your home on Thursday, it gives buyers more than enough time to get through on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to write their offer, and we can make a decision by Sunday. All right, so sell in the summer, May if you can, list on a Thursday, go with our process of coming soon on Monday. That's basically the basics of it. Those are the best days to do it. But if you want some additional seller tips, work with somebody local. Somebody that knows your local market is going to be able to direct you into what is going to be the absolute best for you to achieve that highest sale price possible. Here in the Twin Cities, it's listing on Thursday. You don't have to ask anybody. You could ask 1,000 agents, and I guarantee you 990 of them are going to say list the home on a Thursday. There's a few outliers out there, but we don't need to bother with them. So another tip is give yourself some time to prep. Selling your home should not be done in this whole shotgun approach like, oh my God, I got to sell it next week. Let's get photos done right away. Let's take some with an iPhone, all of that. That is not a good way to sell your home. There is a process to selling, and the way that a home should be sold is it should be marketed properly. If you are living in that home, there is a process of decluttering, taking down family photos. If you want, those photos tend to live online forever, so we often recommend taking down those family photos, but decluttering and doing some home staging. We have an in-house home stager that will literally come to your home, tell you where to move your furniture, or they can bring their movers and they can move things around, use your own furniture to make the property look the absolute best it can. The best it can. There we go. There is an old saying, it's super cringy, but it makes sense. If your home is not compelling, it's not selling. So 100% of buyers in today's market start their home buying journey online. They're going to see your property online and make a decision whether they're going to see it or not. It is crucial that those photos, the videos, the floor plan, the virtual walkthrough of the home, all of these things are absolutely dialed and look the absolute best it can so we can get as many people in the door as possible. Home staging is one of these things that it goes so far in a home. It is absolutely crazy. It can transform the look and feel of a home simply by changing out some of the furniture, adding new furniture, using appropriately sized furniture, using a kitchen table that actually fits in that small little kitchen area, or a couch that's big enough to fill the room that it should, or a couch that's small enough to not make that room feel like it's only couch in there and it's going to be tough to walk around once you put that couch in there. Our in-house stager, Becca with GDS Interiors, is amazing. She's been doing this for over a decade and is going to make your home shine. It is part of our process and it is so crucial. And going back to prepping your home, there's a lot of things that we can help you out with that is going to make your home stand apart. Me and my wife, we actually were on HGTV and we had a series. We'll call it a series. We only got our pilot. They didn't pick it up for a full season. But we had a series. It was called Stager Things. It was popular when Stranger Things was popular. But that whole entire show was all about the budget-friendly home improvement renovations that you can do when selling your home that are actually going to return on an ROI. We have a ton of things that we can offer to you that are going to be small improvements that make a big difference on the buyer's perception of your home, because it's all about their perception. Did they feel at home? Did they fall in love? Because if those two things took place, you're going to get an offer. All right, stick around. We got a lot more videos. We're going to do a lot more selling stuff on this channel. If you have any inclination of selling your home, reach out, even if it's in the next 6 to 12 to 18 months. Starting the process early is super important. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys next time.